My first answer to gamification is, do you need it? Nobody looks on a sales page and goes, oh, I really hope there's
Yeah.
games in this course, right? It's actually a little bit of an old school educational thing to think that we need to put quizzes and activities and stuff in courses. Ask yourself, what do you want when you go on a course? Because most of the time it's give me the answers as quick as freaking possible and don't waste my time. And most of us aren't going, oh, I really hope there's a game. First of all, ask yourself that. Everything you're planning on putting in your course, does it need it? Does it need this? The answer is usually no. Are you answering their questions? Yes, brilliant. You've delivered a great course. The answer to adding gamification, however, if you do think it's fun and possible and going to help contribute to the learning experience, is, for instance, inside Tekmatix in your community section, there is now a leaderboard. This automatically shows and repositions your leaders based on who's been most active in that community. That's one thing you could do. Another way that I did this with my 30 days, 30 tips challenge is I simply created a Google Sheet, a live Google Sheet that I shared inside the first lesson, saying click here and share your daily progress. So I'm going to see if I can show you an example of this, because this worked really well and still to this day works really well. In fact, we did this in my content creation bootcamp. How many of you did the content creation bootcamp in November? We actually had a shared Google sheet that everyone just ticked whether they'd done that task or not. So they just had their name in one column, tick, tick box. And so everyone can see this live sheet that you're all editing together to see who's done each daily task, for instance. That works very well because people can go, everyone's really far ahead of me, I'm going to catch up. And they don't want to have their name with the one with no ticks next to it. That's a really cheap, easy, but very effective way to bring in that sense of competition and interactivity and gamification into something without doing all the complex, fancy stuff that quite frankly is unnecessary sometimes.